Hello, kiddies. It's Christopher Walken with a dramatic reading of The Devil Went Down to Georgia by the Charlie Daniels Band. The devil went down to Georgia, and he was looking for a soul to steal, to filch. And he was in a bind because he was way behind, and naturally he was willing to make a deal of some sort. He's going to make some lucky guy a really good price, bargain. Anyway, he comes across this young man. He's sawing on a fiddle, playing it hot. And so the devil, he jumps up on a hickory stump and he says, "Boy, let me tell you what." Now, I guess you didn't know, I'm a fiddle player too. And if you care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now, you play a pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I'll bet a fiddle of gold against your soul, because I think I'm better than you. Now, you have to remember, the devil is renowned far and wide for being a high roller, a bit of an inveterate liar, and a mean son of a bitch. Anyway, I digress. Well, Johnny, he's no slouch. And the devil, he probably knows this. So, being a southern genteel type, the kid introduces himself. And he says, "My name's Johnny. And it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet. And you're gonna regret. Because I am the best it's ever been." Now, the way they are down in the South, they're very polite, courteous. It's how they are just before they take your money. And he rosins up his bow and he plays his fiddle hard, because all hell has broke loose in Georgia, and the devil is the one who's dealing the cards here. Now, on the one hand, if he wins, Johnny gets this shiny fiddle made of gold. It's worth a lot, millions. On the other hand, if he loses, well, the devil gets his soul. Not nice. He's going to be one sad Johnny. The devil opened up his case and he said, "I'll start the show." And fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. And he pulled the bow across the strings, and it made an evil hiss. And then a band of demons joins in. No fair. I know, right? And it sounded a little something like this. Now, as you probably expect, when the devil finished, Johnny said, "Well, you're pretty good, old son, but you sit down in that chair right there and let me show you how it's done." And he played "Fire on the Mountain." Run, boys, run. The devil is in the house of the rising sun, and the chicken is in the bread pan. He's picking out dough. "Granny, does your dog bite?" "No, child, no. He's a good pooch. He's a good dog. Lie down, roll over, play dead, that kind of thing." Anyway, the devil, he bowed his head. He was embarrassed. He knew that he'd been beat. And so he laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. And Johnny said, "Devil, you just come on back. If you ever want to try again, I tried to tell you the first time, I'm the best that's ever been." And he played Fire on the Mountain. Run, boys, run, go long. You got no choice now. The devil's in the house of the rising sun. It's like Japan, only smaller. And the chicken is in the bread pan, picking out dough. I don't even know what that means. I'm confused. Anyway, Granny, will your dog bite? No, child, no, he won't. He's a good dog. Now, the moral of this story, of course, is just like his great-grandfather, Noah Webster. You know, you don't want to make any kind of deal with the devil unless you have yourself a good lawyer that can get yourself out of it. Or if the devil just makes bad judgment call because he's desperate for souls and willy-nilly throwing golden fiddles around. And in this case, Johnny got lucky. Now, there is a sequel to the story, but that's for another time. Until then, I would just like to say thank you and arrivederci.